Hey, how are we doing, guys? Great here, and today we have got week 2 of the PDD. We're going up against Shaded, and I can't remember their team name, I'll be honest. Yeah, their team is super scary, but make sure to go check them out. The link will be down in the description below. The lead is going to be Glamora. It's just kind of how it is. It's very obvious, but at the same time, there shouldn't be anything that one-shots me. Also, by the way, we got some mood lighting today instead, because one of my lights decided just to straight up not work. So that's always fun, isn't it? I haven't opened up a calc, but the team is ready to go, so I don't mind wasting another 50 seconds just to set up my calcs properly, because I never do that before a game. I'm very... You wouldn't believe I did this for I've been doing this for 6 years. Right, okay, there we go. So, Glamora lead. I guess like a Rotom wash. He did bring the Cyclist out, so he does have removal. Makes sense. A little bit annoying that he does have that. We do a fuck ton, and unless it's invested Rotom, it shouldn't do enough in return. So, I guess I could also just go hard out into my Dragapult on the Rotom, and a Jetpack Draco into whatever. Shout out to that trader card. That was a great trader card. What do you see? The bin. Okay, so Hoopa lead. That's a little bit tough. Those that were air balloon now as well. In case this is Scarf, do I want to stay in? Probably don't want to stay in. I'm gonna be honest. Hoopa lead actually is a little bit scary. A little bit scary. It's definitely slower than me, right? May not be. I mean, it's definitely one-shotting me. I can tell you that much for fair. For fair, yep. For true. I don't want that weakened because Chiyu could be, you know, an issue. This will outspeed me. If it's not Life Orb, I should have invested more into my defenses. I don't really do anything to it. How much is my Torn taking? Torn is taking a shitload as well. My god, this mon is strong. Wait, why is it Sheer Force? Hold up. Torn. Why is it Sheer Force on there? I was almost any ability on the calc. Okay, well, that could have probably changed some calcs. Maybe, no, it doesn't really. Psyshock. How much are you doing? A lot. A lot is the answer to that. Do I think this is going to be Scarfed? Definitely potential for it. I do not switch into this mon at all. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be completely honest with this one. Yeah, everything on my team gets 2-hit KO'd by this mon. Azumarill. Azumarill gets 2-hit KO'd by Psyshock. Yeah, I did not even really acknowledge Hoopa, I don't think, during prep. And that's problematic. Right, okay, so my Torn went down to 138. Can we get any information from that? It did 59%, so it's just modest from the looks of things. And if it's modest at +1, it doesn't outspeed me. Gotcha. That's good to know. So I will just U-turn. It's going to Terror. So we can see the Terror before. Terra Fairy. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, like, another Psyshock is coming off, right? There's not a lot I can do about that. Probably just going to have to go Shocks, if I had to guess. And this will do over half. Yep. Mon is doing far more than I would like right now. Sandy Shocks. Volt Switch does a reasonable amount of damage, so we're just going to Volt out. Did not think the Hoopa lead would cause me this many issues, but here we are. Then again, I don't have a Dark type, and I didn't bring my Terramon, so actually it makes a lot of sense. I think I've probably got to lose you just to get something in that's going to be quicker. I'm going to have to sack something. I feel like just a hurricane. It's not going to do a lot of damage at all. But at the same time, at least it might be able to put this into range of something else. Actually withdraws. Alright then. Okay, well, threat 1 averted. The cook, that's going to be Rotom, right? It's going to be this. We do land the Hurricane. Are you a Soul Vest? Yes. Could say with some certainty that that is almost definitely going to be... could actually be just Spadef. Could just be Spadef. I'm just going to U-turn. And I can just go into you. I mean, damage on my pole isn't going to be particularly great, but at the same time, they could get confused here as well. No, Psychic, that is going to hurt. That's certainly going to hurt. I will just Draco. I don't see Hoopa coming in on this. Especially because the Shadow Ball seems so likely. Could be scared of a lot of things with this mon. So I'm just hoping that he will switch. Doesn't know whether I'm physical or special. I could be banded. Yeah. Just not the Hoopa, please. That would suck. I should just click Shadow Ball, I guess. Okay. That is very tough. I don't believe the Taunt can take one from 172. Right, I don't think it can take one. 51%. It most certainly is not. What is the most expendable one? And this might sound crazy, but I think that potentially at the range it's at Dragapult is not the most useful mon. I think I'd rather just get my damage off on this. How much am I doing? As to whether or not it's even worth me doing anything. If it's... if it's Terra, that's going to do very little damage. But I think at this point, I've just kind of got to accept my losses. That did 0. So this is AB. Okay, well, suboptimal start, I will say. I could just like try and force it out with Glim. But the thing is, I don't know whether or not it's quicker than me. It has Terra Fairy'd, so actually I think Glim could be the better play. I can also ask Slither Wing and U-turn is free. Right, it's free. Wait, no, I'm not with it today, am I? I really am just not with it. Does an EQ kill this? Slither Wing. EQ does not kill it. God, I'm an idiot. Genuinely just fucking lost it, haven't I? Maybe they think there's a reason I've gone into this and we'll just switch out. That's what I'm hoping. Because Psyshock will do a fuck ton of damage to me. In fact, it will just kill me. Oh my god, I am just... Earthquake killed this. I just want everyone to know how much of an idiot I actually am. EQ would have killed that because I, for some reason, had Terra Grass on the calc. yes, this is why I don't play in call with people. Yeah, so strong start, but we do still have the ability to win, I think. Considering you outsped. Bro, like, we murdered this thing. Literally murdered it. There is no close combat switch-ins on this team, but I'm just going to U-turn anyway. U-turn knocks this out. I played horribly around this in the early game. There's still a chance I can bring this back, but it's definitely rough. Yeah, let's go down. Cool. This thing can get in the bin. This thing is not just the bin, it can fucking get in it as well. Honestly, that's on me though, because I did not pay close enough attention to the Hoopa and prep. So, yeah, good job me. I mean, I could just go into you. I think Sandy Shocks is probably my win con at this point if I can get rid of the Rotom. The car. That makes sense. I can Volt Switch into Glim here. Unless you're Scarfed. In which case that would be tough. Right, yeah, you're not Scarfed. We did all of, like, 2 damage. Literally. Is that Assault Vest as well? Is everything Assault Vest on this team? Is this like mono AV? Yeah, I think Glamoura's fine. Knock off. Not the end of the world. I am just going to throw off a Toxic. Mudshot. Okay. I can still set up rocks later on if I wanted to. If I think another mud shot's coming out, just go into you instead. Like, priority is also a potential win con. Just need to get things weakened, and having rocks up would definitely have helped that. But here we are. Oh, big damage. Genuinely massive damage. I will... What's worse for me, Rotom coming in or Slowking coming in? I think it's Slowking. So... And we can get a defense drop, I guess, on a Rotom if Rotom does come in. Power Whip. Man has got the coverage for everything, it seems. Do you die to a jet after that? No. No, you do not. As much as I would now like to keep this mon around, I do not believe I'm going to be able to. But he can always miss... He can always miss the Power Whip, right? Incredibly tough. Okay. Right, well, I mean, Cyclozar's gone down, so that's something, right? that's something, I think. Pretty sure that's something. Lycanroc's still around. Lycanroc can definitely come in. What's left? Rotom. Lycanroc. If Lycanroc comes in, we can first impression it. It dishes, that's going to be Rotom, right? That is in fact Rotom. Excellent. Right. Rotom Wash. You really do not appreciate this Mon at all. So I will just CC. Protects. Makes sense. I could definitely make a play here if I wanted to. And just go hard Slowking. How much is this doing to a Slowking, just out of interest? If it is just specially defensive. Close combat does 22. It's a big damage. Like, almost definitely Slowking is coming back in, right? Fuck yeah, I'm going to make a play, and if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. Hopefully they switch. Because you got a free Slowking. Okay, well, Willow also works. Yeah, that also very much works for me. Do you have a grass type switch in? That's, I mean, yeah, there is a Chi-Yu. I could just energy ball this. Putting it in range would certainly help. Stealth Rock would also very much help. Is late game? I mean, I need damage on this. I've just got every read wrong. It just is. It is what it is. Into the cook. Okay. Well. We get a Spadef drop? We can. Excellent news. Let me just set up rocks. let me just appease Addison at this point, and set up rocks. I could also Toxic this, but I don't think the Toxic is all that necessary at this point. I'll just set up rocks. I heard Eddie shouting that he's done it. Let's go. Future Sight. Excellent. And then I'll just Earth Power. That is good damage. That is very respectable. So the Future Sight comes out on the next turn. Like Sandy Shocks is the win con, right? I don't think it's taking a Future Sight. That's the issue. Is somehow, some way Future Sight not killing? It doesn't actually kill you. So, yeah. I think I've got to go you. And what, lock myself into none of these moves, because none of them are actually going to be helpful. Oh dear, what a game. What a game I am playing. Because if he EQs... does, by some miracle, Sandy Shocks does not live that at all. I think I've got to go for first impression endgame, so I'm going to click U-turn. By first impression, that's just not going to happen. Like, regardless, Shocks was dying to something, it's going to die to the Future Sight, I believe. Or does it die to the Future Sight? Is it on this turn? It is on this turn, okay, well... GM Sandy Shocks. So I think I've got a CC and hope for the best. In comes Ladicious. Is U-turn enough? Let's have a look, shall we? To a Chi-Yu. It would actually be enough. I can't have my defense drop, so we've got to basically just hope for the best here. That did 0. Absolutely no damage. You know, I should have just close combated and hope for misses, I guess, but I don't know. I don't think there was any good play there. We are going to lose this game no matter what, but it's just about trying to preserve some differential, I think, at this point. I mean, they could go into Chi-Yu if they wanted to. But I don't think this is necessary. I don't think protecting is ever going to be a necessary play here. But sure, pop off, bestie. Yeah, we'll just watch out the rest of this game. There's not a whole lot else. We got a puppy the other day, which means that time has been a little limited. Yeah, like I don't think we're ever breaking this. Then again, it's barely doing anything to me. I think no matter what here, it's going to be a 2-0 unless they switch out. If they wanted to preserve diff, then they should just switch out. There's nothing that's going to prevent anything else from happening here. So, yeah. I don't know why they're protecting, honestly. Protecting is... I've like, okay, maybe it will save them some diff, but at the same time, I am fucking burned. They just have to go out into Lycan Rock, I'm pretty sure, and click a button, and I will die. They can go Chi-Yu, click a button, and I will die. So I don't understand this. But yeah, we have Winston. He is named after the Overwatch character Winston. Winston from Overwatch 2. He's a very good boy. However, he is very lively. And but he is settling in well. For those who are wanting an update on Winston, he is settling in well. Him and Toffee are getting on. They enjoy playing together, which is always very beneficial. And yes, we are going to lose this game 3-0. Yeah, good game to Shaded, by the way. Make sure to check him out. Link will be down in the description below. I just straight up forgot about Hoopa's existence. What's a Hoopa? Who's a Hoopa? So yeah, we're going to go 0-2. I'm not too worried about that, though. It is what it is. Sometimes you have weeks where you just don't have the ability to build a team that functions. You don't have the lighting that functions. You don't have the brain that functions. Honestly, the last one is the main one. There is no functioning brain going on in my head right now. So yeah, that's a tough. It's not a tough loss. It's early in the season. Plenty of weeks to come back. We can still get like 7-2, but this team's nuts. I just need to get better at using it. Fairly simply, I just need to start clicking some buttons. But yeah, make sure to go check out my opponent. Link will be down in the description below. Like if you enjoyed the battle. It was a bit of a disaster, I'll admit. And yeah, until the next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.